Welcome, I'm Daphne Sadiq.
And I'm Liz Kogan.
And we're here at the gallery upstairs at the Hair Up restaurant.
Representing DiscoverMilton.com.
So excited about this new series where we get to reach out and connect with Miltonians you and I both love.
Have you ever seen someone in a restaurant or walked by someone and thought, I'd love to get to know that person better? Well, guess what? We feel the same way, and we want to connect you to our local Miltonians and find out so much more about them. Welcome to this week's episode brought to you by Discover Milton. Today I'm going to be talking to Elvira Hopper, who will share with us her Love Your Vibe message, a soft but very effective anti-bullying approach. I could not be more happy to be here today with Elvira Hopper from Love Your Vibe, a very fantastic movement that I'm a big fan of, and I cannot wait to tell you why and get you excited about it too. Welcome, Elvira. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you, Liz. What a pleasure.
Love Your Vibe. What exactly does that mean anyway?
Okay, so Love Your Vibe is basically a philosophy that I came up with because of my own personal story. I won't stay in it too long, but just enough to say that I was bullied as an adult woman in two different areas of my life. And when I decided to take back my power and shift to a place where I was no longer being bullied, and it was a way of seeing myself differently, and then the world saw me differently. So when we're loving our vibe, we're in a space that I like to call the VAP, and you know it well. The VAP is the place to be, and this is where I want...
You know me.
I know you. And this is where I want kids to get that they can choose to be in a higher vibration where they're in their VAP. It's your vibration of authentic power, and how I describe it is, it's what you're meant to do, you know? You're doing it authentically. So now that I'm sharing this message, it's empowering a lot of kids too, because they were being bullied, and a lot of them are telling me that, wow, this really works. I'm a life coach, so I do this one-on-one as well. I'm coaching kids right now. A lot of youth that have had issues with some pretty dark things, you know, like cutting and depression and being bullied. I'm dealing, you know, I'm helping them, and they're shifting, and I'm seeing all sorts of miracles happening because of it. So I totally know it was something that was meant to come through me, and yeah, so that's a little bit about it.
Sincerity and your passion really come through. Something I would like to ask you, sort of to help our youth out there, if you could just give our youth one piece of advice who are dealing with self-esteem issues with confidence. I know our hormones are out of control in our teen years. Even though I'm much older now, I still remember. What would you say to someone?
Yeah, well, what I would say to a youth that's struggling is just realize that you have the power in you to shift the way people see you. When you show up in a different way, you're treated in a different way. And I have a book right now called Love Your Vibe, Become an Untouchable Star. And it's about showing youth that when they love their vibe and they live in a higher vibration, where they're just loving what they're doing, they're living with joy and gratitude, that no one can touch them. They become untouchable to bullies. So my program is about not don't bully, which is important, but my program is about don't be a victim. You know, so that's what I want to empower youth to realize, that they don't have to be victims.
I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Elvira. It was a pleasure speaking with you today. Thank you.
Liz. Thank you.